It's time for our Mattress Firm Student of the Week, and today we go to the Garden City where a three-sport athlete from Big Sky is lending a hand in the community and preparing to help a lot more than that in the near future.
Big Sky High School senior Wyatt Shinn is not defined by one thing. He is defined by all of them. As a three-sport athlete, community service member, and future doctor, Wyatt is a true jack of all trades.
He is. His coach for high school once told me he's the Swiss Army knife of the team. We can ask him to do anything. And I just kind of laughed at, because that sort of describes how he is everywhere. He can just do it all.
But for Wyatt, doing it all also means doing it well. As a leader on and off the wrestling mat, Wyatt lets his hard work speak for itself.
I actually call him the James Brown of wrestling because he's the hardest worker in show business. And he's kind of earned that throughout this year, but it's always been that way. And I think that's his biggest asset. It's not really one single move that he does, it's his mentality and how he approaches it, and he just outworks his opponent.
After being inspired by the leaders who came before him, Wyatt's mission is to give back however he can. Off the mat, he is active with community service organization 4-H, but on it, Wyatt is a trusted mentor and friend.
That's a big thing to these kids. These young kids look up to these high school wrestlers. Wyatt he's actually a big kid, pretty tall and can be intimidating. And he takes the time to get to know him. And all of a sudden, kids enjoy it. Kids enjoy coming in here because they're surrounded around people like Wyatt Shinn.
Doing sports from a young age, it made a big difference to be in an atmosphere with older kids that you could see they were going harder than everyone else, and it was kind of like, I want to emulate that, and I want to have the same impact that older kids had as I was growing up on kids that are younger than me now. It's like when freshmen come into their wrestling room in high school, they're like not really knowing what to expect and want to set the bar high for them so they know that's what they should be aiming for. It's really cool to see someone come into the room on their first day and they're nervous and not really sure what to do, and you kind of start showing them stuff, and after a week or two you can see them start to get it and they're understanding the moves, and it's really amazing to see someone start to get a grasp of a sport, and you start to see them enjoy it and they're not as nervous and they start to relax.
This fall, Wyatt plans to attend Montana State to pursue a potential career in medicine where he can give back even more. In Missoula for SWX, I'm Keith DeMolder.
Thanks, Keith. Now, if you know a student who gives back to their community and competes at something, you can nominate them now. Just go to mattressfirmmt.com. That's it for sports. We'll be right back.